All right. I'm going to go ahead and explain my gear setup for when I reach Hell in Path of Diablo on a new ladder season. Um, I'm a source, and usually you get through Nightmare, and it kind of seems like Hell is a little bit overwhelming. And it's really not if you go out and get some super cheap items through trades. All you need is a couple orbs of corruption, and you should be good to go. So I'll take you through. I'm only level 72, so I pretty much just got to Hell. As you can see, I'm still in Act 1. I haven't even done the den yet. I've just been messing around. But going through Nightmare, I had like 3 orbs of corruption. And you should have at least a couple. So I went ahead and got a Wizard Spike bone knife with one of those. Super cheap. 50% cast rate is awesome. Gives you some mana and 75 to all resistances. Crazy good. The reason it's so cheap, I believe, is because of the dexterity requirement. You're probably going to have to pump like 40 dexterity to be able to use this. So that's 40 vitality you're not getting. So it's basically costing you 80 life, but I think it's worth it for 1 Orb of Corruption early on. I just made myself a stealth armor. Like at the beginning of the game, it's in a leather armor, but I just haven't upgraded yet. Then I used another Orb of Corruption on the trade site to get this Monarch that I socketed and obviously made a spirit with. So with those 3 items alone, cost 2 Orbs of Corruption, and then I just made this. If your Spirit Shield just rolls 30%, you're going to be hitting the 105 faster cast rate. So this one rolled 31, so I'm good there. I got 105. Everything else, I just have plain Magic Fine gloves. Same with the amulet. Magic Fine ring. I just haven't found much yet. So everything else is pretty crappy. Night Smoke I found in like normal, I think. Just a little bit of resistances and mana. Dust Deep, same thing, a little bit of resistances. And then I think I found these somewhere in Nightmare, which gave me lots of fire resistance, but that's about it. So you can see my resists are all 75. And let's look at my character. 106 faster cast rate, 109 faster hit recovery. And I'm just doing a basic. I maxed out Frozen Orb and Cold Mastery first. And now I'm working on Hydra and Fire Mastery. Just a basic little build here. Oh, and I had a 3rd Orb of Corruption that I went ahead and bought this Thresher with to make an Insight to help with mana. He rolled 12 meditation, so I'll probably be re-rolling this as soon as I get the runes. But he's got a complete garbage helm, just so I could throw a melee splash in there and a rattle cage. So you can see really horrible gear. But I like to cruise around in Hell, and this is good enough to do that with. Been doing Countess runs because there's lots of good stuff to kill going through here. I don't really mess with archers because they can be a big owie, like that group there. Just no thanks. Mana is a struggle with the new mechanics still. But as you can see, I like to pop everything I can. There's usually a lot more like champion packs and unique monsters and whatnot through here. I just take my time. Here we go. Here's some fellas. And with my Merc's gear, he dies every once in a while, but I just kind of teleport around to try to keep him alive. See, I'm doing all right there. Reload here. Check that out. So yeah, you can do these. You can do Mausoleum. Couldn't tell if there was a unique in these guys. There's not, but I'll kill them anyways. There we go. Yeah, so instead of doing Nightmare Cows, I'll just do this. And eventually I'll find a good oopsie daisy. And I'll be ready to roll. If you wanted to just hurry and kill Countess, you don't have to clear out all this stuff. Let my Hydras do work there. Let my guy finish her off. And a Neff rune. See? Best rune in the game. So that's it. Basically, if you got a couple of OOCs, get on the trade site, and you can start screwing around in hell. It's what I would recommend. Cool.